Cagatay Guler is a Eurasian analyst. He joins me now from Ankara to take a closer look at this. Thanks for your time, Cagatay. Now, the Russians are meeting their Turkish counterparts this afternoon in Ankara. It's not the first time we've seen these two come together for talks or try to reach some sort of agreement when it comes to Idlib. But with Turkey sending more troops to its border and thousands of people fleeing Idlib and heading closer to the Turkish border, why are today's talks so crucial?
Well, first of all, Russian delegation right now is very well aware of that. Turkey is very serious about the Idlib case. Actually, Russia, together with regime forces, Assad regime forces, has been violating the Sochi agreement for a long time. And it is not a new development, actually. Starting from the December, the shellings actually increased heavily, and as you said, lots of people are fleeing towards the Turkish border, and yeah, it's actually a very dangerous happening for Turkey and for also European countries as well, because it is not like 20 people or 30 people. We are talking about like a million people. So Turkey cannot actually it cannot afford to take those migrants to home, because we are already home for like 4 million Syrian refugees. So it's very important case for Turkey. Well, the delegation is coming to Turkey to actually prevent a possibly Turkish military operation towards Idlib, because everyone is very well aware of that. Turkey has been sending troops, has been sending equipment, supplying equipment in Idlib. As far as I know, that Turkey sent in these 2 days, Turkey sent like more than 200 troops to Idlib. So yeah, it is obvious that a military intervention might come, but President Erdogan said that if the regime forces, Assad regime forces, pull their troops back to Sochi agreement, then that military intervention might be prevented. But if they don't, then Turkey will push them back to Sochi agreement. So Russian delegation coming to prevent that possibly military intervention to Idlib, but no one knows that if they're gonna be an agreement or not. But Turkey is strengthening its hands towards against Russia.
Cagatay, just very quickly, because we're running out of time, all the events that have taken place recently, the deaths of the Turkish soldiers, Russia backing up the regime in the recent bombings in Idlib, how does this affect the Turkey-Russia relationship at the moment?
I don't think that it affected negatively the Turkish-Russian relations, and I don't think that if there is going to be a military operation towards Idlib, it's not going to affect negatively either, because Turkish-Russian relations are reached a very strategic point, and an Idlib case or a military intervention towards Idlib will not affect the Russian-Turkish relations negatively, just like the case happened in the Turkish peace spring operations or the previous operations. Russia has been acting against the Turkey, has been acting actors that is against the Turkish national security, but that has never undermined the Turkish-Russian relations before, so it will not do the same thing again.
Okay, thank you so much for that analysis. Live to us there from Ankara, Cagatay Guler.